Okay, UCF is here. We're joined by head coach Johnny Dawkins, sophomore B.J. Taylor, senior Nick Banyard. Same format as yesterday, gentlemen. Coach will ask you for an opening statement. We'll take questions for the student-athletes, then take questions for Coach. Coach, if you would, your thoughts on the game, please.
I thought it was a hard-fought game. I thought we lost to a good team. I mean, they're a champion of our league for a reason. I thought those guys made a lot of big plays when they had to, and they defended very well also. So, you know, they're a very good team, and I thought they played well tonight.
Okay, questions for B.J. and Nick? Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you in front.
BJ, neither team had led by more than 6 points before that sequence where there was the steal from Taco, the three-pointer on the other end, and then the technical foul. Can you describe what happened there during that sequence, especially with the technical, and did you guys feel that that was kind of a turning point?
No, we feel like it was a turning point. Like Coach said, give SMU a lot of credit. They're a good team, and they played really hard tonight, so give them credit.
Other questions for the student-athletes? Pat, if you would.
For both of you guys, can you just kind of talk about this season? You guys weren't on many people's radar. You finished the season with 21 wins, which is, you know, I think the second best record the program's had in a decade, over a decade. Can you just talk about the growth of this team this year and how you feel, where you feel you guys are right now?
Well, I just want to thank the seniors, Matt Williams, Nick, and Tank, for everything they've done for the program. I mean, they were the leaders of it. Me and Matt were the captains, but they were the leaders of it. And I mean, they've set a great foundation and established a great culture for what UCF is going to be in the future. So I mean, I can't thank them enough for what they've done for our team this year.
Nick, would you take that as well? Just your thoughts on the season in general, and clearly not over, but.
I definitely think we improved as a team and as people on and off the court. I think looking back at the beginning of the year, this team now, we definitely be able to beat the team that we started with. So, I mean, that's always a positive, and that's how you want to look at it. And that's just on the court or off the court. We definitely grew as people, matured, and it's definitely going to help us later on in life.
Okay, anything more for the student-athletes? Okay, gentlemen, we'll excuse you to the locker room. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Sir.
Okay. And at this time, we'll take questions for Coach Dawkins. Again, raise your hand. We'll get a microphone over to you.
Coach, SMU had been doing such a great job with Ojale inside for a lot of games. I think both teams, I think, only had 10 points in the paint, and
yes.
it turned into a kind of a three-point shooting contest there for a while. Was that kind of the strategy to try to control the inside defensively? And you know, were you happy at where you were for most of the game?
Well, I think both teams, you know, are really good defensively. You can tell that by our field goal percentage defensively for both of our programs. And so it's going to be hard to score. And so it's going to be a game that you're going to have to grind out, and you're going to try to have to find opportunities and open looks when you can get them. And usually they're not going to be in the paint. It's going to be on the perimeter. And you know, give them credit. I think they made a few more threes than we did tonight, and there was a big difference in the ball game, that and free throws. So, you know, I thought both teams did a really good job of competing. And like I said, there's a reason why they were champions this year. They've been the most consistent team, you know, throughout the season. Them in Cincinnati, and I'm just proud of our kids for the effort that we gave tonight.
Can you talk about B.J. Taylor and what he means to this team? There was a point there, I think with like 3 minutes to go, where he just basically tried to shoot you guys back into the game, made a couple three-pointers in a row, and got this thing close again, and just the mentality that he has on the court.
Well, he's a winner. You know, BJ's a winner, and he's a terrific leader. And of course, you know, he's made a lot of big plays for us in a number of our games down the stretch, and he's someone that we've been able to count on. So, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, continuing to coach him and continuing to watch him develop, because he has a great spirit and he has a chance to be, you know, a terrific point guard.
In the back.
Coach, I know this game just ended, and you still might have some games to play in the future, but how would you assess this season at UCF from beginning to now?
Well, it's hard for me at the moment because I'm very disappointed our season has come to an end in the regular season and our conference tournament. You know, looking from where we started, I'll say, you know, as Nick mentioned before, I think this team today in March would have beat the team back in October for sure. And that's always what you want to see happen. You want to see growth and development in your young men on and off the court. And I can say that we've actually seen that with this group. So I'm very excited about, what they were able to accomplish, even though it wasn't, our ultimate goal. The things they were able to accomplish this year, I'm proud of, because I know how hard they worked to put us in position to have these opportunities.
Any other questions for Coach? Take one more in front.
And Coach, I'd asked BJ about this, but did you see what happened on that whole sequence with where the technical foul and where it went from a 6-point game and then ended up being?
I didn't really see the play. I was calling the timeout, and he has to make the call. So I was calling him. I was just, getting his attention to make the call. Then I was looking at the ref to make sure the call was called. So I didn't see, what happened. But it's basketball. I mean, guys are competing, and that play probably is one, I think, in our game now, because the player has to call it. Everyone now is making plays on the basketball while the player is trying to make the call. And so when that happens, there's going to be, a lot of guys, there's going to be a lot of congestion in that area. And like I said, I didn't see what happened, but I just know it's an awkward situation that the coach can't make that call, because then it alleviates all of that, opportunities for guys trying to steal the ball while the player's calling timeout. And so I think it eliminates a lot of the contact that you may see right now.
Coach Dawkins, thank you.
All right, guys, take care.
Thanks.